Can y'all do me a favor? Just come a little closer. Can y'all shut the up about Ja Morant already? God damn. Y'all are behaving like 85-year-old British grandmas, just clutching your pearls. I've never. You guys are like gonna spontaneously combust. You're so upset. Something needs to happen to Ja Morant. Yo, he's not getting suspended. Nothing's going to happen. You know why? Because he did nothing. And wait, whoa. And of course, as I'm making this, the NBA just fined Ja Morant $75,000. The amount of players that do this gesture every single night is ridiculous. There's no way you can penalize Ja Morant fairly for this. Again, the NBA, what do you do when you get the ball? You shoot. So obviously, an easy celebration is to point the fingers like you're shooting. It makes complete sense. And that's why it's such a common celebration. Buddy Hield did it first, and then Ja did it right back to him, but you're fining him $75,000? The NBA and Adam Silver just don't want to look stupid, and they don't want to feel embarrassed. They got emotional, and this is an emotional decision. But I expect a lot more from the viewers out there, but I mean, that's my bad. Yo, if I'm CJ McCollum, the president of the NBA PA, I would tell every single player on every bucket that you get tonight, put up the two guns. Show some solidarity for Ja, because this is ridiculous. What are you going to do? Basically, every time Ja does it, he gets a fine, but everybody else gets a pass? How long does that last for? How can you justifiably do that to him? It doesn't make any sense. He already served his time. He was already suspended for 8 games plus 25. He already has time served. So what? This is just going to be as long as you feel like it? No gun celebrations of any kind? No bananas of any kind? Like, what are we doing here? We're setting such a terrible precedent. We're setting such a terrible precedent. Nah, I don't know. Can he fight this fine? I don't know. Let me know in the comments if that even is possible. But this fine is ridiculous. This whole thing is ridiculous. Like, it's insane to me how these same people that'll sit around talking about how everybody deserves a second chance. If you get arrested, for example, you should be able to be rehabilitated. However, if you do something negative in the public eye, they will hang on to that years after, and any little thing that you do, throw them under the bus, whatever it is, whatever sort of extreme reaction they feel is justified. And this is a perfect example of it. Yes, Ja Morant was an idiot. He might very well still be. He made some stupid mistakes, brandishing a gun on Instagram like a moron, of course. And the league fairly punished him. In 2023, he was suspended twice. Once for 8 games, and then the second time for 25 games. Now again, I will repeat for the guys on the slow bus in the back. He completely deserved to be suspended both times for brandishing a real gun on Instagram, being an employee of the NBA. That was stupid of him. However, the firearm that he has is a legal firearm, so he's allowed to have it. So they weren't able to escalate this any further, like, prison time or anything like that. Now we fast forward to 2025. 2 years later, Ja Morant is on a basketball court playing the game that he deserves to play because he is one of the best in the world. Buddy Hield does a gun celebration at him. Or maybe it wasn't a celebration. Maybe he just was doing it at him. Ja does it back. And half of the people watching the NBA are literally having a meltdown. You guys are so soft, so lame. Like, I can't believe this is a topic of discussion right now. People are asking for him to be suspended. People are saying that his dad didn't raise him right, which is also one of the most ridiculous takes I've ever seen. So Ja Morant's dad took a regular black child and turned him into an NBA, not just an NBA player, an NBA superstar. To get to the NBA, it's like a 1.4% chance to even make it into the NBA. Like a simple Google search will tell you the odds to make it to the NBA are damn near like winning the lotto. Right here it has, and this is just the top of Google, so I didn't really do any deep dives, so correct me if I'm wrong, 1,920 to 1 odds of you making an NBA roster. That doesn't mean that you're Ja Morant, a NBA superstar, one of the best we've ever seen. That means you're on the team, you cracked the squad, you're in the back of the bench, and we might never know your name. And Ja Morant was able to do that using his son's talent, obviously, because his son was extremely talented and worked hard. I'm not taking anything away from that. But to be able to be a parent, to foster and build an environment to where a child can thrive to the point that he's thriving right now, to where he's part of the 1% of planet Earth. And people are saying that his dad is a bad parent. People are saying he should get his money taken away from him. He should get his endorsements taken. Like, it's just insane. And this is why the term hate boner exists. Because there's some people out there that if you make a mistake in public, they literally get off. They get so excited to see you fail that any kind of little hiccup that comes your way in life, because, we're human beings and we make mistakes. Although in this case, I don't even think it was a mistake, but any sort of thing that might look like a mistake or a misstep, they're so excited to just bury you online, make think pieces about it, and throw the book at you. It's actually ridiculous. And I hope those type of people never meet people that are exactly like themselves, because they'll be begging for a second chance and they won't get it. And they don't deserve it after the way they talk to people and treat people that they know they'll never meet. He did a gun celebration. This is such a common thing in the NBA. Kids do it to each other. LeBron James reloaded the clip. Pause, who? The amount of people, not to mention Buddy Hield, who was on the court at the same time, doing the same thing. But nobody's talking about Buddy Hield. Right now, Ja Morant is trending #1 on Twitter. You know this guy just hit a game winner yesterday?
Switch everything, which they did. Morant goes on Ware, step back, and it goes! Ja Morant wins it for Memphis!
A game winner. He dropped 30 points, and he had a game winner to beat the Miami Heat yesterday. Nice little step back, jumper, mid-range, bounce once or twice in the bottom of the net. Clutch time. Game over. Ja Morant. I'm him. Call. I'm him. You know what I mean? It's one of those moments. He should be trending #1 because of that, but he's not. He's trending #1 because there's people that are clutching their pearls, got their little panties, their little tiny whities in a bunch, crying, suffering, hoping that Ja Morant gets some sort of suspension or some sort of sanction. Ja Morant can't point anything that looks like a gun or acts like a gun at anybody for the rest of his career. Come on, yo. We need to do better, man. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. If Ja Morant holds a brush the wrong way.
Oh my God, he should have known better.
Ja Morant holds a comb the wrong way.
Oh my God, Ja Morant, he's holding a cone.
Ja Morant holding a banana.
Oh my God, Ja Morant, how dare you hold a banana like that? He should know better.
You guys have lost the plot. And I just hope and pray that if you think that somebody who's made a mistake, yes, a boneheaded mistake, should never be able to ever hold their fingers in a gun-looking stance ever again in their lives, I really hope and pray you never run into somebody that thinks just like you. Anyways, I got nothing for this. Ja Morant, bro, keep playing ball, man. I mean, the Grizzlies kind of sucked. You guys shouldn't have fired your head coach, but I think Ja's probably on his way out of Memphis after this whole ordeal. Just a nice, fresh, new scenery. I mean, there's always going to be dummies online just, trolling and doing whatever they can to try to take this man down. But the gun incident was 2 years ago. As long as he doesn't do anything that stupid again, let the man play basketball. I hope he's able to reach the heights that he's definitely capable of. And let him play basketball and live his life. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Should Ja Morant be suspended again because these gun fingers have taken it too far? Am I wrong? Let me know in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time.